almost loud enough to go without this. Thank you so much for coming today. For those of you who do not know me, I'm Sheena and I'm the Director of Sunny Days Childcare. So I have the pleasure of seeing these smiling faces every single day. I want to thank you all for coming. I know that it's really hard. It's a Friday. You're probably trying to finish up work, and I really appreciate all of you being here. They've been working very hard on all of this graduation, as well as their teachers. So we really hope that you enjoy it. So without further ado, I will first introduce Miss Lucinda.
I first want to welcome the families of our preschool class. There are three things that I would like to share with you. Number one, my gratitude to the parents and the families that has trusted me in teaching their children to guide and direct them. Number two, I enjoyed some great experiences with them. The science experience I've enjoyed, I can think of, are we watched what would happen if you cover a candle with a glass pitcher, or what happened with white carnations, when you sit them in colored water. I also taught them some literacy things. We learned how to read our names, write our names for the first time, and the expressions on their face of pride and joy, memorizing stories by reading them to the groups. Also, meeting the expectations for their physical goal and seeing their pride in their faces. Third is my wish to my pre-K graduates. I wish you could continue to keep the pride of your accomplishments. I wish you can continue to work hard in any challenges that crosses your path. And I wish you will always remember how special you are to me and how much I love you. Thank you. Now we'll ask everyone to stand as we sing the prayer. We're going to sing. Please stay standing while we sing the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Pre-K as they sing Pre-K next year.
songs to share with you today. Their first song is Kindergarten, Here We Come.
I've been going to a preschool all year long. I've been going to a preschool and never know what all songs. I can count and sing my letters. I know the colors too. I've been going to my preschool the whole year long. Graduation day, graduation day, graduation day is finally here. Graduation day, graduation day, graduation day is finally here. Kindergarten, here I come. Kindergarten will be there soon. Kindergarten, here I come. I'm the lovely name.
And for their second and final song, they will be singing Graduation.
Garden, here we come. We know we'll have lots of fun. Lots of things to make and do. Reading, writing, counting too. Kindergarten, here we come. We know we'll have lots of fun.
I think everybody will agree that was a very good job, the best rehearsal we've had so far, so good job. The next thing that I would like to do, something that I started doing last year, is I would like to read you guys a story that I read with my daughter quite often. We were reading it every night, but now she's 2, so it's always interesting. But it's a beautiful story, and the graduates will get a copy of it as one of their gifts. It's called If I Could Keep You Little. If I could keep you little, I'd hum you lullabies, but then I'd miss you singing your concert's big surprise. If I could keep you little, I'd hold your hand everywhere, but then I'd miss you knowing I can go, you stay there. If I could keep you little, I'd kiss your cuts and scrapes, but then I'd miss you learning from your own mistakes. If I could keep you little, I'd strap you in real tight, but then I'd miss you swinging from your treetop height. If I could keep you little, I'd decide on matching clothes, but then I'd miss you choosing dots on top and stripes below. If I could keep you little, I'd cut your bread into shapes, but then I'd miss you finding, hey, I like ketchup with my grapes. If I could keep you little, I'd tell you stories every night, but then I'd miss you reading the words you've learned by sight. If I could keep you little, I'd pick for you a friend or two, but then I'd miss you finding friends you like who like you too. If I could keep you little, I'd push your ducky float, but then I'd miss you feeling the wind behind summer's boat. If I could keep you little, we'd nap in our fort midday, but then I'd miss you sharing adventures from camp away. If I could keep you little, I'd fly you with my feet, but then I'd miss you seeing sky and clouds from your seat. If I could keep you little, I'd keep you close to me, but then I'd miss you growing into who you're meant to be. Thank you. I would now like to welcome Miss Ashley up to the stage, and Miss Lucinda. Both of you come on up.
presenting superlatives and the diplomas. Dakari St. Germain Sims. Always entertaining us with his amazing singing voice and dancing moves, a future entertainer is in the making. Eliza Rickett. Always follows the trends and up to date with fashions. I enjoyed many of our conversations. She will be forever a fashionista. Blake Layton. He laughs in the face of danger and is fearless. You will see him pulling off some outrageous stunts as a stunt double in movies. Kaylee Burston. Her calm, gentle, and caring personality and ability to direct and guide her friends will make her a perfect teacher. Sierra Miller. She hasn't been with us for very long, but her ability to play different roles with her friends will make her a great actress. Doria Crockett. Sunglasses, beautiful dresses for any occasion, and personality to match. She will star in your movies as your favorite actress. Kian O'Sullivan. A strong-willed personality and a passion for the work he does, he will be a CEO.
All of those are very, very fitting. You guys all know your children just as well as us, and so I'm sure you were laughing to yourselves with some of those things, for sure. So thank you very much. I would now like to welcome the few parents that we have doing a special reading up to the stage.
We will now be reading a special poem called The Handholder as a special tribute to our children's teachers. There is no job more important than yours, no job anywhere else in the land. You are the keepers of the future. You hold the smallest of hands. Into your care you are trusted to nurture and care for the young and for all of your everyday heroics. Your talents and skills go unsung.
You wipe the tears from the eyes of the injured. You rock babies brand new in your arms. You encourage the shy and unsure child. You make sure they're safe from all harm. You foster the bonds of friendship, letting no child go away mad. You respect and honor their emotions and give hugs to each child when they're sad, and their moms too.
You have more impact than does a professor. The child's mind is molded by age 4. So whatever you lay on the table is whatever that child will explore. Give each child the tools for adventure, so they're artists and writers and more.
Let them fly in the wind and dance on the stars and build castles of sand on the shore. It is true that you don't make much money and you don't get a whole lot of praise, but when one small child says, I love you, you're reminded of how this job pays.
Thank you very much. You guys are so brave to be up here because my voice shakes. So thank you very much for taking that time. I too would like to thank the teachers. You guys really have a special, what's the word for it? Patience about you working with preschool age children. But it's also, I know that I've worked with them and I know how gratifying it can be. They've made huge strides this year. And this group in particular, some of them are very new to us, and I've already seen growth in them. And that's 99.9% thanks to you guys. You guys do a wonderful job with them, and I really, truly appreciate it. So we just have a little something for each of you. So if you could come up, please. They have really been busy this past week. Miss Lucinda was just on vacation for almost 2 weeks, for those of you who don't know, so she's really had her work cut out for her this week, but I think she's done an amazing job. The next thing I would like to do is I would like to invite one of our graduates, Dakari, and his dad up to the stage for a special performance.
Evening, y'all. Hey, my son Dakari is going to do a song by one of the greatest people in the world. The Honorable Robert Nesta Bob Marley. He was half white, half black, as they call him. So growing up in the islands, I never know of black and white, until I came to America. But the idea of black and white, that someone from both races can touch so many people and inspire so many people. I is a Rasta man, Robert's a Rasta man. I'm not Jamaican, I'm an African first and foremost. But Bob was born in the island of Lucayo in the Bahamas. So I'd love to share this beautiful moment with you all, with my son. Thank you. Say don't worry about a thing, because singing don't worry, because rise up this morning, smile with your rising sun. Three little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs. Melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. I'm singing, don't worry about a thing, because it's gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry. Because it's gonna be alright. I rise up this morning, smile with your rising sun. Three little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. It's actually one of my favorite songs. All right, I would like to ask pre-K to set all of their diplomas underneath their chairs at this time, please. Just slide them right under. We'll get them after, okay? And after that, you can stand right in front of your chairs. It gives me great pleasure to present to you the class of 2027. All right. We usually conclude with a slideshow, which Alicia has literally worked 14 hours on, literally. And of course, we're having technical difficulties at this time. We did put a copy for all of the graduates in their bag, and if for some reason in the next few minutes while we're enjoying refreshments outside, we get it working, we'll definitely ask you to come back in. So I apologize for that, but we'll definitely make sure that we get a copy to those people who are included in the slideshow. So let's give it one more round for all of our graduates.